So we're 4 months in, episode 4 of Legendary Licks, Jimmy Page. Now, did you hear that? I think this stool needs oiling. So I've already done a lot of Zeppelin on this channel already, as you know, and I love Jimmy. What a songwriter. What a dude, what a legend. He should have been episode 1, shouldn't he really, but went with Slash. So I didn't want this to be a cop-out and do a lick from a solo that I've already taught one of my full lessons. And I was like, well, what haven't I done? And I thought, no way, you never did a tutorial for Black Dog. So let me know in the comments below whether you'd like to see a full lesson for Black Dog, the way that I play it. You know me, if enough of you get back to me in the comments, maybe I'll make a full video. So yeah, this video may go out late because it's now about 10:15 and here I am shooting it, not edited it, done the tab, uploaded it, done anything because I've been having a mad one. I absolutely gutted this room. But yeah, I'm trying something different with the cameras because I was sick of being this online decapitated guitar teacher. I like this lens, so we're sticking with it. So here's the first part of the lick. So we're going to start by bending the 7th fret of the G up a whole step. And then you're going to put your first finger flat across the B and the E on the 5. And I go down, down, up. After that, we're going to take our pinky to fret 8 of the B and then pull that off to the 5. It's a pretty common blues lick. You've probably heard it 1,000 times before. Different keys. Maybe just the first part, or you know. Totally unnecessary. So we're going to repeat that 6 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the 6th one, we're going to do 2 pull-offs on the B, and then jump straight down to the 7-5 on the G and do 2 pull-offs there as well. Got a 7 on the D, and then roll the finger flat, go to 7 on the G, and then pick the 5 on the G. Sounds like you might do a pull-off on the record. However, when you use one finger to flatten 2 notes and then try and do a pull-off, you're in danger of kind of pulling both strings off and then up with one of them just ringing out open, which is a bit messy, which is why I'd say pick them. So you've got that quality control. Here's the second part of the lick. So the second half starts with a pull off from the 7 on the D to the 5, and then we hit the 7 again. You could do a pull off hammer on, but I think it loses power. I like to re-emphasize that root note. Then we go to the index finger on the G, fret 5. And then we go back to the 7 on the D, back to the 5 on the G, and then the 7. And we give it this kind of slow, suggestive, creeping bend. It's not really a whole tone, it kind of makes its way, but doesn't quite get there. It's like me in life. You have to make that upside down kind of trout face as you're doing it, because that really adds to the feel of the note. So then we hit a singular 7 on the D, and then we go to the G, and we're going to hit this down, up, down 3 times really quickly. Hop the finger over as you do it, and then a quick whole tone bend, and then pre-bend release. So it goes up and down really quickly. Technically we hit the G fret 7 5 times, but the rhythm is. So after that pre-bend release, we're going to go back to the 5 on the G, 7 on the D, 5 on the G, and then pinky way up high on the 8th fret of the B. So pre-bend release, and then those notes. So we're going to do that staccato bend back up on the G, release, go back to the 5, 7 on the D, the same, and then hammer this time 5 to 7 on the G. Here it is all together a little bit quicker. It only sounds good, in my opinion, if you really dig in. So don't be afraid to get really scratchy and wild. And if you brush across a few of the strings and you get, you know, some kind of squeaks and squeals and some raucous pick scrapes, and you know, if you it's gnarly. It's supposed to sound like that, you know. Think about those like super high bends when he comes up here. It's not like, it's not super accurate. It's wild. And it's good fun. It's amazing. It's such a good solo. And that's why I thought it would make for a good episode of Legendary Licks. Tabs are on my Patreon as always. If you like this lesson, subscribe. Don't forget, Legendary Licks is on the first Monday of every month. Drop me a comment, let me know any suggestions for future episodes. I'm still running that competition because everyone's got coronavirus, which sucks. If you're struggling, you want someone to chat to, drop me a comment below. Hit me up on Instagram, Twitter, whatever. We'll have a chat. It'll be a good chat. It'll be about guitar, or Brewdog, or Beavertown, or Earl Grey. Who knows?